Look like me.
I think we do.
Hey, welcome to the HR Happy Hour Work Break. You are here with Trish and Karen. Hey, Karen.
Hey, Trish, how are ya?
I'm good. I was just saying, like, I haven't talked to you all day, and we're ready to go. I'm like, I never think we look alike, but I feel like we kind of look alike today. I don't know what it is. Maybe I've got my hair straight or something.
I think that's it. I think it's the hair. It's starting to be kind of the same color, almost the same length. Yeah, we're getting there.
We should try to do that and then see if we can pass as twins.
Uh, It's been done
Although
before.
I'm, although I'm 5 years older, I think that really shows.
I don't think
No,
so.
so
I think you're
listen.
good.
All right. So thank you for taking a work break with me. I actually was just working with Steve. We recorded a podcast episode with Mike Sinka and Jason Seiden from Movola. So excited for that one. It's going to drop on October 13th, I believe. But
Nice.
I needed to take a break because I had up since 4 this morning working. And I read a
Hmm.
really interesting article, and I think I need to take advantage of it, first of all, but I wanted to get your take on it and see what you think. So I was reading this article. It's called Five Benefits of Learning How to Solve a Rubik's Cube. So my question, first of
Okay.
all, can you solve a Rubik's Cube?
No, I can mess them up
Have you
pretty good
ever?
and have a lot of fun. I think my best is like maybe three or four sides. I can't remember. It's been a while, but like three or four
Okay.
sides, I was pretty happy with.
Okay. Well, I can tweet this out. But anyway, it was at goodnet.org, and people can look that up if curious about it. But anyway, it was talking about how it improves memory and dexterity. And as we age, obviously, it helps ward off things like dementia or Alzheimer's or any kind of, issue that we might have. But also, it says it really helps with just general problem solving. And so I was going to show you on a recent trip to Colorado, I bought, do you remember
Ooh,
these?
I
It's
do.
it's the Pyraminx. It's the Pyramid. And I'll tell you, I'm not going to do it like live because I think that I would embarrass myself probably horribly. But I can actually solve these like really quickly. Like,
Really?
did you know that? I can solve the
No,
pyramid like
I
really
had
quickly.
no idea.
I know. And I didn't really, I mean, I did it when I was a kid and I didn't really remember that until I got it. And the kids, my teenagers, were like, what in the world? Since when can you like solve these puzzles really quickly? It's crazy. So, anyway, so that's kind of been what I'm up to. But if you mess with it and it helps you relax. When I get a little stressed at work and I'm not very good about taking work breaks, typically, so
That's
I
right.
can sit here and mess with it. Or if I'm on a call where it's not video, sometimes it's something to do. So, my question for you is this, though. I mean, you were trained educator, brain-based learning expert in your field, and I remember when I was getting my master's in HR management, one of the courses was around adult learning principles, and I'm
Hmm.
wondering, do things like this also help when it comes to adult learning? So remember being told that if you give people things like little things of Play-Doh or Silly Putty or something while they're listening to you give a presentation, it helps
Hmm.
them remember better because they're using, listening, seeing, but they're also physically doing something, and it helps set it in there. Am I dreaming that I learned that, or is that true?
No, that's very true. Um, but I think, one of the easiest things to remember is just we're big kids. It doesn't matter how old you are, it doesn't matter if you're three or you're five, you're in high school or you're our age. The way you learn is the way you learn. And I think we forget that as we get older
Oh,
and when we're
okay.
doing trainings and things like this, all of a sudden we are adults, we're supposed to just look at something, learn it and move on. When I think we've really forgotten that we're still that same little 5-year-old kid that either needs something visually or we need something kinesthetically, or I mean there's so many different ways, and however we learn doesn't leave us just because we get older. I mean, that's something we have to remember. So having something in your hand, that might be how you learn best, right? That is sparking the other side of your brain than you're used to if you're just sitting there maybe taking notes with your right hand. It's kind of like we talked about before, you know, you have to use both sides of the brain. If you engage them both, you'll
Right.
remember. Absolutely.
Well, I mean, thank you for sharing that, because I thought surely that's right. I couldn't remember exactly, but I think it's important, and it's something, you know, we talk with a lot of learning, you know, software solutions, and they are amazing. They really spark sort of all the other senses, I think, when you're taking some of these trainings, but it doesn't put something in your hand, especially now that people are remote. So I think my point being then, you know, as people are thinking about this afternoon and how to engage your teams, whether it's in meetings or whatever, even if you can't send them something, right, some little toy or trinket to play with, encourage them to bring something to the table, right? One thing, people don't really see it here, but I do this constantly, and maybe this is just a Trish way of learning, but I have this little, you can see it, it's like a little twist tie that I've made into a circle, and I will just sit here, you know, and you can't tell, I twist it and play with it and change it. And the other thing I play with constantly is this little thing. Like, my daughter made this years ago with rubber bands. It's like some sort of little rubber band pencil topper. But I will sit there, it stretches, and, you know, and so I'll sit there and play with it. So anyway, just kind of a tip, semi-work related, but obviously we're all on Zoom nonstop now. So any little trick, and maybe I'll get brave and try and solve that one day while I'm on the work break.
I would like to see you do that. I'm gonna offer up that challenge that before the end of the week, we want to see that done. I think people should comment, egg you on a little bit. Oh yeah, you can do it.
I don't know, but I'll tell you what, you know, it's hard to impress a teenager. And my son, Jack, it was just like, oh, that was luck that you saw, because I did. He'll mix the thing up as hard, as difficult as he can, and I will solve it. And I'm just like, boom, and I slam it down, and he would be like, do it again. Twist it up, boom, there it is again. So yeah, that's my jam. I don't know.
I don't think I can. I don't.
Really? I think we should have a contest. Maybe we'll make a family contest out of it. I don't know.
Okay, can we bring like the favorite games then? Because like I want to do like what was it called? Simon? I want to bring Simon, and I'll win.
Oh God.
I got that one.
Yeah, yeah, I think I'd beat you in Connect 4 probably, and you'll beat me in Simon. So there's that. Yeah, that's probably true.
Game night.
That's fair. Game night. All right. All right. Well, I'm obviously not going to be able to do it as we're talking here. So anyway, all right. Thanks everyone for listening. Hey, drop us a line. Tell us what's your favorite game or your favorite distraction while you're in a meeting, like that people can't see. What are you doing? Unless it's naughty. Don't tell us what you're doing if it's naughty. But if it's a game, it's a game. Let us know what you're up to kind of keep your mind active while you're in meetings. So thanks for listening, and we will see you back here tomorrow. Bye, Karen.
Bye for now.